If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on intermediate level. So this is actually lecture 2 where we are solving JEE main questions on trigonometry part 3 theory we have discussed. So today we will be taking 5 questions, question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Okay, in question number 1 what they are asking, in triangle ABC 2CA sin A minus B plus C by 2 is equal to, because it is a triangle and properties of triangle in this chapter, because every time if they give a triangle, that means one thing you have common, that is A plus B plus C is equal to pi. That you have to remember, that is already given hidden because it is in triangle. So now 2CA sin, you can write it A plus C by minus B by 2. So in place of A plus C, what we can put, 2CA sin A plus C, or you can think also A plus C what pi minus B. So pi minus B by 2. So it will be 2CA sin, this is pi by 2 minus B. Okay. What is sin 90 minus theta? It is cos B. What is the formula for 2 cos B? 2AC. You know cos B formula, A square plus C square, because it is cos B, so it is minus B square by 2AC. So AC get cancelled, so you got your answer. Simple cosine law is used. That is your option B. Question number 2. So in triangle ABC, this is given, half cos square, C cos square, this given. Then the sides ABC are in AP, GP, HP. This will come in harmonic. This will come in progression, which will come to it later. But those who know, that's okay. Those who don't know, kindly bear with me. AP I think you have done in class 10, GP also little bit class 10, HP is just inverse of AP, that's it. Okay, so in number 2, so A cos square C by 2 and then plus C cos square A by 2, that is equal to 3B by 2. Now you know the formula for cos C by 2, cos A by 2, that is half cosine formula. So it was under root was there, so because it is square, so root will not be there. Because it is C, so it was S minus C by AB, and it is C, so it was S, because it is A, so it is S minus A by BC, which is equal to 3B by 2. So if you solve it, you will find it A get cancelled, C get cancelled, so B will be your LCM. So ultimately if you do it, I am writing it directly, it will be 2S minus C minus A is equal to 3B square. If I take B that side, so it will be 3B square. So ultimately if you do it, you will find it 2S. In place of 2S, if I write what is 2S, S is A plus B plus C by 2, so 2S is A plus B plus C. So if I put it A plus B plus C, C will get cancelled, it will be simple B, so 3B square. So ultimately you will get 2S equal to 3B. Now what is 2S? 2S is again A plus B plus C is equal to 3B. So what you are getting now here, 2B is equal to A plus C, which is nothing but a property of AP, because AP means the difference between same A, B, C, the difference between these to this and this to this is same. B, this is the property of B. B minus A should be equal to C minus B. This is known as, if they are in AP, you will know it later. Those who know, that's okay. So this is the property of AP. If it comes like this, then we say ABC are in AP. So because it is coming like this, that's why it is in AP. So you remember for now. If you don't know, you can see also this is the property of AP. Now in question number 3, what they are asking, the sum of the radii of the inscribed and circumscribed circles for an n-sided regular polygon of side A is given by. So if you see a polygon, suppose I first let me draw a circle, then the polygon, any polygon, because it is regular, all sides will be equal, n-sided regular polygon. So for time being you assume this is regular. So and if you draw inside circle, it will be, because my drawing is not perfect, so let me just visualize. So this is the in radius and this is the circumradius. So the sum of the radius of the inscribed and the circumscribed, so they are asking R plus R is how much? These are plus these are. So for that, let us forget about all this drawing. Let's simplify this one. Let's only think about this triangle. There will be a base here, somewhere there will be base. I am just taking that part. Already there are other things are there. So this any triangle you can take, all these triangles will be similar because they are regular polygon, sides are equal. So I am taking suppose a simple this one. So this side is A, so if I draw for a perpendicular, this will be A by 2, this will be also A by 2, this was my small r, this is my capital R, that's it. Now if you see what is the angle, this angle, total angle is 2 pi. So if it is n sides, then there will be n angle created because here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, so 5 angle you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what will be each angle? 2 pi by n, because all are equal and total is 2 pi, so it will be 2 pi by n. So this angle, total angle is 2 pi by n. From here to here, this angle is 2 pi by n. Now if you take half of that one, so it will be 2 pi by n and half of that one. Total is 2 pi by n because total was the triangle, this was my drawing, so this angle is pi by n. So now once you know pi by n, now we can find everything r and small r in terms of A by 2 using simple trigonometry. So what will be this one? If I take, because this relation I want to find, so this is height for, because I am looking from this side, so it becomes height, so it will be sine. So if I take sine pi by n, it will be A by 2 then by r, so 1 by r, so A by 2r. Similarly, if you take for this one, for this small r, I want to introduce small r and capital R because I need to add these two. So it will be base for, because I am looking from this side, so it will be this, so it will be cos pi by n, will be, what is your base? Base is your small r. So let us take 10, so I can use this one. So let's take 10 pi by n. So 10 is height by base, height is A by 2 and base is r, so it is A by 2r. So now you got r is equal to how much? 2 sine pi by n. What is r? R is equal to A by, from here, what will be r? A by 2 sine pi by n, plus, what is smaller here? Smaller, A by 2 10 pi by n. So if we add these two, therefore small r plus capital R will be, if you add these two, then A by 2 you can take common and this will be 1 by sine pi by n, and this 10 you can write sine by cos, so sine will be here and then cos pi by n. Now you see all the options are pi by 2n, pi by 2n, only one is pi by n, so this will not be the answer because it is not coming cot. So let's just simplify it, cos pi by n, sine pi by n, and it is 1 plus cos pi by n. Now you have, I told you a very good formula for 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta is very important formula. 1 plus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta, it is 2 cos square theta by 2. So it is, theta is here pi by n, so it will be pi by 2n. And here you can use sin 2 theta, so 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So now you can get something, this and this cancel, 2 get cancelled, so A by 2 will be equal to cot, cos by sin is cot, and finally you will get cot pi by 2. That is your option B, I think. So this is height and distance. So height and distance are common in JEE main. Questions may come from height and distance. The person standing on the bank of a river observes that the angle of elevation of the top of a tree from the opposite bank of the river. Suppose a person is connected here, this is the river, and opposite side there is a tree, and it is 60 degree. If they see, if you see to the top of the tree, it is 60 degree. When he retires 40 meter away from the tree, that means when he goes away, this is my tree, this was the tree. When he goes 40 meter away, then the angle becomes 30 degree. So this angle becomes 30 degree. So you can use easily the height and distance formula and you can find it out. So what they are asking, find the breadth of the river, this is x. So you can take small triangle, bigger triangle, and you can find a relation between these two because this height is fixed for here. So if you calculate here, h is equal to, what will be h? H by x equal to 1060, so hx equal to 1060, so it will be, or should I write it, h by x equal to 1060, which is equal to root 3, or your h is equal to x root 3. Similarly for the smaller triangle, again h by x plus 40 is equal to 1030, or h is equal to x plus 40 by root 3. Now these two equal, so you equate these two, x root 3 is equal to x plus 40 by root 3. So root 3, so that means 2x equal to, you will get 20, or x is equal to 10. 2x equal to 40, x equal to 20. So that is your option A. or you can do it in another way also. That is a nice way. If it is 60-30, then this is a very special case, because this is exterior angle, so sum of interior angles will be equal, because sum of interior angle should be equal to exterior angle of a triangle. So if it is 60, then it is 30-30. Because this is 30, then this side and this side are equal. Because both are equal, then it should be also 40. From this triangle only you can find. If you take sin 60 is equal to, now if this is odd, from this method it will come easily. No, 2 times it is not required. From your mind you can calculate. X by 40 should be cos 60, because x by 40, because it is base. So cos 60 is equal to half into 40, that is 20 meter. So from here also this is easily can be done. You can see cos 60 equal to x by 40, so obviously cos 60 half, so it should be 20. Without doing anything also you can do. Anyway, this is the normal way to do, and this is the shortcut way. This is very specific for only this question, because if it is 60, then it will become 30. If it is 45, then it is 15, then nothing can be concluded. If it is 60, then it is 30-30. 60-30 combination is the unique combination for this problem. If you see question number 5, the sides of a triangle are sin alpha, cos alpha, and 1 plus sin alpha cos alpha for some angle, this one. Then the greatest angle of the triangle. Now you see which angle is the greatest angle. The sides, these sides are given. Alpha, this is not angle. This length of this side is sin alpha, length of this side is cos alpha, say, and length of this side is 1 plus sin alpha cos alpha. So which one will be the greatest? What is the maximum value of this one? This maximum value is 1. What is this maximum value is 1. And what is the value of this one? This will be obviously greater than 1. So you can see this one, because 1 plus something fraction. So 1 plus fraction will be 1 point something, and then if you take that will also be 1 point something. So that means this number is greater than 1. So this is the highest. So opposite to this one will be the highest angle. You can see this angle will be the highest angle. Suppose this is my A, this is my B, and this is C. So your angle C is the largest angle. So for that, because we need to find the largest angle, so let us apply cos C. Because we know all sides. So what is the relation between side and angle? Cos will give me the good angle. Cos is what? Cos C was a square plus b square minus c square by 2ab. So what is my A? Sin alpha. So sin square, let me write s square. What is b? Cos square minus what is c? C square, that is 1 plus sin cos, and 2 into sin cos. So if you do this one, what will come? It will come sin square plus cos square 1 will get cancelled, so it will be minus sin cos divided by 2 sin cos. So again this will come, so this is minus half. So which angle is minus half? Cos. Cos is negative in second quadrant, and half means, cos half means this angle is 60 degree. So from here if you look, what will be? It will be 120. That is 180 minus 60, it is 120. So this is the angle. There are 2 quadrants for cos negative, this also, but we cannot take this all, because this will be greater than 180. So angle of a triangle cannot be greater than 180. So obviously this one is the answer. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.